You ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, today is September 2nd. Here's our agenda. You should have your notebooks. Just a reminder, you had homework yesterday. It was North America latitude review and longitude of North and South Dakota review. We have our objectives, writing for the day, daily geography. We're going to do a group activity later on different types of maps. We're going to do a close reading, and then I will get you on Canvas so you have some time to work today. Here is your content objective for 9-2. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to get that written down, please. Be ready to move on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In just a second, we're going to read this together. I need to hear your voices, and we need to read together. In 3, 2, 1.
Students will be able to apply your knowledge about different types of maps and read an article.
Good. All right, language objective. Remember, we do not need to write, but we do need to say the language objective in 3, 2, 1. Objective. Imagine put your grocery shopping this week. What 5 items do you who is to do number 3? If you could live someone else's life,
Does it have, can it be like a fictional character?
Mm-hmm. That's perfect. That's a good question. About 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. Finish in 30 seconds. If you have your daily geography, go ahead and get that out, please. The bottom and You have as well. Do not forget the challenge too. That looks like a good book. Is it good?
Transarctic Sea. Transarctic Mountains. I can't find it.
Goes right through the center.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's okay. About a minute and a half left. One minute remaining. When you finish, please put it back in your binder. You have holes punched in it, so put it back in your social studies tab. Keep it safe for tomorrow. Be ready to move on with your notebook, please. I'm sorry. Yeah, go for it. Should be back in the social. Stand up behind your seat. We glued in yesterday talking about the different types of maps. We made it a flat book, so it should be easily accessible for you. We talked about the 5 main types of maps yesterday. We're going to hear those again today. You're going to be introduced to a few more. Some will sound very familiar or similar from the video we watched on Monday, and that will be your group activity. But we're going to review these to start. So let's look at the first one, political maps. Who can read to us what a political map is? I have examples on the board from yesterday as well. Maddie.
A political map shows where the boundaries and locations.
Good. I want you to circle the word boundaries, please. Circle the word boundaries. And there are examples of political maps on the board. Okay, what about the next one? Physical maps. Missy.
A physical map focuses on the geography of the area and will often have shaded relief to show the mountains and valleys. Typical colors are blues, greens, and browns.
Good. Circle shaded relief. Shaded relief. And as you can see on the front board, I've given you some examples. And we know when the color is darker, usually indicates some sort of elevation, like a mountain, hill, things like that. We know blue represents water, yellow and green, more just pieces of land. All right. How about the next one? My favorite, population maps. Quentin.
A population map population maps show you what places people live. Usually the darker color, the more populated places.
Good, so circle the darker the color, the more populated a place is. And on the map yesterday, we talked about a population map of the United States. Most people live on the East Coast. Again, the West Coast is heavily populated, but not too many people in the middle of our country. Same with an Indiana population map. Madeline, how about a vegetation map?
The vegetation map shows around the world.
About just certain plants that are grown different places around the world. Okay, last one, climate map. Okay, kind of do. On the inside, there are several different types of maps that are printed out for you. Okay? You want to spread those out at your table. On the other side of your folder are the titles of the different types of map. As a group, you need to decide which title goes with which map. And when you think you have it, simply raise your hand and I will come check. I'm going to put 2 minutes on the timer. Okay? So try to get this accomplished in 2 minutes. And you cannot start until everybody has theirs, so do not open the folder yet. Huh? No. No, the whole group. Yep.
Can we move that over?
Yeah, but I don't think you'll need to. I don't think it's going to be as bad as you think. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. I'll tell you what to do with it. Everybody gets one. You ready? Good, good. Check tourism map and check road map. And then leave them right where they are. Right there. Good, don't touch. Quick, have yellow post-it line. Everybody needs one, please. Period 5. Now, at your tables, you know that there are various types of maps, and we've already laid those out. We've labeled them. Every person at your table gets one map. So grab the one you want to do right now. Be ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Underneath your name, you're going to write the type of map that you got. So I chose a climate map. Now, here's the tricky part, or the part you really got to do some thinking. You're going to write and tell me what your map represents or why people use it in 12 words. Okay? Let me show you. Has to be exactly 12, not less, not more. Now, a good way to start, I'll get you started. I chose climate map for mine. A good way for anyone to start is a climate map. And then you're going to explain what it is that that map does. Put it in your own words. Do that right now. Now, if you have, how many of you have climate map? Okay, I'm going to write mine up here, but guess what? You can't use it. So don't think you're getting off that easy. So if you have climate, you can read this, but you can't use it. Okay, just quietly, please.
Where you can see the stars.
Yep. You could, as long as it fits. Right here. Very good.
Really?
Very good. Okay, try to finish up in about 15 seconds, please. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's what I need from your group. Please listen to both sets of directions before we start moving. The first direction is you're going to collect the maps and the titles, put them back in the folder, and you will bring those to me. The second direction is someone in your group collect the yellow Post-its. Bring those to me, please. Do this now. Just put them in there. Thank you.
Is there a word over there?
Yeah.
No, we'll talk about it.
It's like you I don't know if mine's different things.
Well, I'll read them and say yes, sir.
When we opened our folder, it was like in order.
Oh, was it? Yeah. That was easy for you. Just put them in the basket, please. Over on the table. Okay. In the bin. Or in the basket. How many paragraphs you guys get?
12.
Okay. 12 sounds like the right number, so make sure you have 12 paragraphs. Okay, meet me back on the front at the title where it says Asteroid Attack. Going to give you some, meet me on the front, please, where it says Asteroids Attack. I'm going to give you some time to do your first cold read, which is by yourself. Quick eyes, pencils, highlighters should be down, please. All you're doing is reading. Go ahead and start. Mark your text. Make that every time. Right across the bottom. Okay? I want everyone participating. Here we go. Are we ready? Okay. Paragraph 1. A few years ago, astronomers discovered a mile-wide rock tumbling through space. At first, the scientists feared that the newly discovered space rock would plow into Earth on February 1st, 2019. Scientists named the space rock NT7 and clocked its speed at, are you ready for this? 7 miles per second. The scientists thought the asteroid was heading straight for Earth. Asteroid strike. A mile-wide asteroid could take out an entire continent, scientists say. Fearing the worst, scientists kept their eyes on NT7. They plotted its orbit or path around the sun. After watching NT7 for several weeks, scientists found out that NT7 would miss Earth on February 1st, 2019. Near-Earth asteroids. Most asteroids orbit the sun between Mars and Jupiter. NT7, however, is a near-Earth asteroid. Near-Earth asteroids orbit the sun close to Earth. NT7 orbits the sun once every 837 days. Its orbit sometimes takes NT7 as far from the sun as Mars. At other times, it is within Earth's orbit. Scientists know about nearly 350 near-Earth asteroids. They carefully map the orbits make sure the asteroids don't come too close to our planet. Scientists plenty of warning if one comes too close. Impact. This would, and as additional data, I think and most scientists say you shouldn't worry too much about asteroids. Most don't think that a space rock will pose a threat in the near future. If an asteroid does come near Earth, scientists might be able to destroy it. I'm on the back at the top, paragraph 10. One scientist, for instance, said a large laser could be used to zap NT7 if the asteroid came too close to Earth. What's a comet? Many people often confuse asteroids and comets. Asteroids are chunks of rocks in space. Last paragraph. Comets are chunks made of ice, dust, and rock. Comets spend most of their time far from the sun. When a comet nears the sun, heat from the sun warms it, causing the ice to melt and boil off. The dust particles of the comet also start to boil off. The gas and dust forms a comet's long tail, which is illuminated by the sun. After rounding the sun, the comet moves farther away from the sun. The comet cools and the tail slowly disappears. Okay. On the back or on the front, wherever you have room, I want you to think of 2 questions you have after listening to this article. It could be questions about NT7. It could be questions about anything the article said. Write your 2 questions now, please. It can be off to the side, at the bottom, at the top. 2 questions, please. Okay, as we move on, I want you to check the article. Now, you're going to use the article today for Canvas assignment, but you're also going to want to keep the article like we always do, because tomorrow we're going to be looking at something else about the article. So here's what you're going to move into in just a moment. Please wait until I go over directions before we start moving around. Go to Canvas, Pre-AP Social Studies, click on Quizzes. Yours is not called Who Owns the Arctic? Yours is called Asteroids Attack. Complete it, submit it. Use your article to help you. Any questions? All right, go ahead and get started.